Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. The Friday night stream, our regularly scheduled event. Oh my. What a week. We're probably all just flat exhausted from too much turkey. A whole lot of other stuff. Oh my. Now, I did miss a stream last week due to having to work on that weekend. Let's see where we're at. Okay, so we went to the quantum moon. I know that. It's here. Oh, that's right. That's the one out there on the interloper. It's that. One final quantum signal on the hourglass twins. That's what I was looking for. It's what we need to go find. Me down closer to it. Let's match velocity. Ow! Supposed to be matching velocity with the darn thing. Oh, it's because it's spinning. That's one. Okay, I might have to just land right here. Alright. Good enough. Uh-oh. Okay. Now that that has moved to the other side, now I can make my way down there. Oh wait, there's the shard right there. Oh, it's higher up. Oh, the quantum moon. I'm hearing the quantum moon there for a minute. Let's continue going this way. Let's try to get into this valley here. Okay. Picking up signals from literally everything else. Somewhere off that direction. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. How do I get down there? It's clearly under the ground somewhere. My ship is... Okay, it's nearby. Alright. I can... Alright. Going to get onto my ship. I will go ahead and repair everything out here. Okay. Oh, get out. Far side of the planet from me. The heck is this thing even at? Hello, massive sandfall. It's not the right place. Oh, there it is. Okay, the cave shard. Okay. Friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip and has been missing ever since. Some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn about a unique wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Where was he lost? He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. I turned away to examine a sample. When I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air. Prayed for him. Learn more by examining the North Lake bed near where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. I think I've been there. Hello, Quantum Rock. Okay. Alright, so new rumor. New ship log. I haven't managed to make what tonight? Fill in. I haven't managed to make it to this this cave shard. I only just started. You saying I managed to make it to stream? Is that what you're saying? Oh, to the stream? Oh, no, I had the day off, so I've been doing nothing at all day. So it's been pretty great. I don't know how much time I have left on this cycle, though. 18 minutes, maybe. Might be. I can read up on the information. I might be able to take a look at that dried lake bed. Ow. Hello, sun. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Alright. Hold on. There's more to be explored there? In the quantum caves? Mysteriously vanished at the bottom of a dry lake bed at Ember Twin's North Pole. Okay, so I'm on the Ember Twin. Not think I know where that North Pole is. Let's see. It's near the Quantum Moon locator, I believe. The distress beacon, there's the Quantum Moon locator. Is that the dry lake bed right there? Really? Let's go say hi to Chert. Good old freak out friend. How are you doing, pal? I have a question for you. How dangerous is the big column of falling sand? Okay. Okay. That time that the thing disappears completely has to be... It has to be when it goes to the Eye of the Universe. Okay, yeah, I've read all that. Oh. It's a shield generator happening right there over the, that thing. I believe that's the Quantum Moon I'm seeing right there. Either that or that's Dark Bramble. Quantum Moon locator. Yep. That. Quantum caves. Cave at the bottom of a dry lake bed at Twins. North Pole. How the heck do I know where the North Pole even is? Actually, I might be near the North Pole. I think it's already filled with sand, but I'm gonna give a shot. I'm gonna try to get into this door here. I'll just give it a shot. Okay. Not a whole lot left to see, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to come back. You know what? We'll just meditate. No point in dragging it out. Just meditate. It's a little bit concerning now that I know what's happening on all of this. Now that I know what happens every time I die, it's a bit concerning. Because the system that runs those statues, and those are memory statues, as we know, the system that powers those was only supposed to run on the event of success or colossal failure. Oh no. Oh no. Abort autopilot. Climb. Climb. Okay. Okay, where's the campsite? That's the quantum moon locator. I need to find the website, the campsite. That's where the North Pole is located. Right there. There he is. Alright. Good heavens, this goes down a really long way. Alright, let's land the ship here. There. Perfect. Perfect landing. Alright. Down we go. Oh no. I don't want to just fall into the core. Oh boy. It's already happening. Place is already getting filled in. Down we go. Turn that off. Get it. Head to the left. Oh, dead end. Another dead end, alright. Another dead end. Gosh, and it's already filling the sand. No! Wait, how did that happen? Okay, I guess I can't make any mistakes. I have to, like, land at the very bottom as soon as I can, and then just gun it. Just forget the ship. Yeah, I got crushed by the sand somehow. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Way overshot target. Way overshot target. Gotta swing wide on you there, planet. I don't want to crash into the sun anymore. Okay. Head to the south here. Down we go, deep as we can go with this thing. Grab my suit. All right, here we go, into the planet's core, the first place to close up with the sand. Okay, that way. This way? Seems promising. Okay. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on, game. Okay, now how do I go? How do I get up there? Okay. Now up and boost. There we go. Got to here. I hop over to here. And now I jump over to here. Oh boy. It's a way forward. Okay. Oh, great. Pokey plants. Okay. Forward. Oh, no. Can I get over them in any way? This way. Round. This maze is awful. Wait a minute. These cacti are behaving quantum entanglement-y. Oh, they are. You have to be kidding me. Oh, and so are the rocks. What? Okay. Hello. Cave shard. Oh, great. Bones. That do. If you come here to look for Coleus, this is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. Your strange wandering rock friend is here, though Coleus isn't. Coleus and I observed this unusual-looking shard and several smaller rocks in at least 2 other caverns. I am unsure if this is relevant. What happened before Coleus disappeared? We were examining the different rock. I recall Coleus standing on the largest one, the wandering rock. I was taking notes and my lantern died. When I lit it again, Coleus and the rock were both gone. Alright. Okay, so I need to go up. There we go. I have to turn off the lights. No, are you kidding me? Oh, it's because I put the scout away. Hello? Another cave. Back in that cave. Okay. Here I am in the cave where I first found the rock. I think. Oh no! This is a different one. How curious, the rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. Curious, but also alarming. This new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. The wandering rock has returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedentary specimen. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. Seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis: if the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I'm not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Lore is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, the thing can become entangled with that quantum object and they move together. Friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He has also promised me he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something useful from it. Okay. So that's the rule of quantum entanglement from the quantum moon. Okay. I'm back in this cave again. I'm in this cave. It's the way out. Oh, this is a way somewhere. Just over the cacti. Yes, here I am. Okay, this is the North Pole. Alright. This is where I left my ship. Although, it's not exactly close. Okay, so that's the rule. When I'm on the quantum moon, when I get into that tower, I shut off the lights, okay, so that's the final rule of the quantum moon. I have to get on the tower when it is at one of the poles. I don't remember which pole it was, but it has to be on the appropriate pole. And then when I shut everything off, it should take me to the eye of the universe whenever I find it. Okay, the vessel. Okay, so the vessel crashed into dark bramble. Do I want to bother? The only thing I'm not sure about at this point is whether or not I want to bother with, do I want to go for the quantum moon again? Or do I want to try for dark bramble? Well, we gotta try for dark bramble. And what's the worst that's gonna happen? I get eaten by a giant anglerfish? How many times has that happened? Oh gosh! Oh! Okay. Oh. I didn't know the ship could do that. Well, okay then. We just meditate now. Yep. I mean, genuinely can't do anything on Dark Bramble without the ship. Especially since I was on a Snickers bite's worth of health. Now I know the 3 rules. I know the rule of quantum observation, the rule of quantum imaging, and quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement allows us to move. Quantum imaging allows us to keep an eye on the quantum things, but remains observed so it doesn't leave. I think now I'm going to try for the quantum moon. I do believe at this point in time, the cycle, it is in orbit around Giant's Deep. Typically. I think. Nope, it's not, Where are you, Quantum Moon? Is that you right there? That is you right there. It's in orbit over. Around, I should say. Please don't move. 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 Orbiting the Ember Twin. Yes, current. There it is. Yep. Okay. Alright, I have it locked in on observation. There we go. Better observation of it. Okay. All right. All right. It's not getting away from me now. All right. Yeah, it changes, definitely changes with the planets that it's on. Oh. Oh, no. No. It was on Timber? Oh. Okay, noted. Very low gravity when it's orbiting the Ember Twins. And it will just take off and leave me if I'm jetpacking too high. Alright. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, that's the Addle Rock. It's Dark Bramble. I must have missed it. Yep. Where's it gone now? That's the satellite. Oh no, I'm flying into the sun, aren't I? There it is! No! No, 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 no! Pull thrusters away! Pull thrusters away! Okay. Alright, I am on it once more. Okay. Suit on. Go out, repair this windshield real quick. There's the ship. Fine there now? There now? There it is. Oh no, that's the sand column. Never mind. Where was it the shrine has to be? Oh, there it is. Okay. Here we are. Okay. Recall the rule of the sixth location. Quantum imaging and quantum entanglement. The sixth location. In order for it to get here, This shrine has to be on the South Pole. Is that right? What I remember it being. We're here. We are here. Lock this thing down. Hello? Mr. Big Rock? Is it gone now? No. Maybe it's because... Okay, let's try this. Now we've moved. Moved again. Moved again. We're back. Okay, maybe it's because this shrine isn't perfectly at the South Pole of the planet. The rule of the 6th location is this tower has to be located at the, I believe it's the South Pole of the, maybe it's the North Pole of the moon. In order for it to count. Or in order for it to, be able to go to the eye of the universe. We're going around Brittle Rock right now, so... Hello? What are you? No, nope, 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 nope. Okay, well, I'm just going in a big old circle now. These things are just moving around constantly. Okay. There it is. Well, it's more towards the North Pole this time. Does this one count? Okay, we're back. Am I still blocked in? Yes, I am. And it looks exactly the same. So... Okay, I can't get to the North Pole here. What place is this? Is this Timber Hearth? Yeah, I can't get to the North Pole in this scenario. The Giant's Deep. Maybe I can get to the North Pole here? Oh. The giant tornado. Is it moving? I don't want to risk touching that. Lest I should be dragged inside of it. I've about made a full lap around the pole. Heck with it. What's the worst that'll happen? We meditate? Oh, okay, it just pushes me away. Alright. Cool. Let's head to the South Pole. Oh. Hi. There's the ship again. There's the shrine again. Okay, so I need to find a planet where I have access to the North Pole. Not there. No, Timber Hearth, the whole of the South Polar region is completely encased in cliffs, and when I tried to climb over the cliffs, the moon ran away. So the only thing I can think is it has to be Dark Bramble. There we go. Alright. I genuinely detest how horrid this whole thing looks, I have to say. Really hate Dark Bramble. There it is. Tower. I don't know if this is North Pole enough, though. But let's try it. Okay. We're back. No. No, that is, well, Dragon... I can't read your last name. Dragon, I would explain to you what it is that's going on, but it is kind of a spoiler. So, yeah. Oh, YouTube autogen? Oh, okay. Let's see, okay. Okay, well, maybe we do go back to Timber Hearth orbit here. See where we're at here. Am I still surrounded by cliffs, or am I walled in? Oh, no. It's actually open over here. See, on the South Pole side, I was walled in with cliffs. Use my jetpack to stick to the ground here. Okay. There it is. Okay. We're here. All right. Oh, you've played the whole thing? Okay. Boom. Popped there immediately. There we go. Okay. What is this? It's just loads of those quantum shards everywhere. Or bits of the quantum shards. It almost looks like I'm back underwater on Giant's Deep again. When I went down into the... what was that? The tracking module for the orbital cannon? I feel like I've gone in circles, but not according to the compass. Oh, hi there. Where are we? Oh, okay. Here we go. The identify, the explain. Let's say identify. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it, only the quantum moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around this star system. There's a fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in this star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. Okay. Up the U stuff. That back. Identify. Oh. Okay. Many in my clan have believed the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent, to have lured my clan to this star system only to then vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday, but I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. I am Solanum, a Nomai. My clan arrived in this star system before my birth. Now we call it home. Explain. I am on my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. All Naomi and my clan make this journey when we become of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the Quantum Moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the Quantum Moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. Flashbacks to a certain boss fight from Remnant 2. Yeah, this is quantum stuff, to be sure. Quantum, actually, no. Let's not do Quantum Moon. Let's do the Me Stone. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the Eye of the Universe. I'm unsure how you arrived here, however. Perhaps you came from another star system, as my clan originally did? What happens if I ask him to identify me? I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. There are many questions I would like to ask. If I could comprehend your language, you have my gratitude for understanding mine. Let's leave that there. Let's put in the Quantum Moon. This is the Quantum Moon where we are both standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shard looks the same at the Quantum Moon's as the Quantum Moon's service does now while at the eye. From this we can reasonably infer the Quantum Moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the Quantum Moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any other characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The Quantum Moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum, thus the eye is also likely quantum. In fact, the moon is probably quantum because of its proximity to the eye made it quantum. The same way the areas surrounding the quantum shards that landed on other planets' surface eventually become quantum too. That would explain all the teleporting plants. Anything else I can ask him? Identify? Already read all of that. Okay, I think that's everything I can get from him. Is there anything else? Oh, her? Well, that is true. That is true. The ship is identified as having belonged to her. Okay, well, oh, no, I was gonna say, now she's gone, but nope, she's here. Yeah, I figured the ship got left behind. I figure I'll either meditate until the next loop is done, or, yeah, I think that's it. I think that is it. Either meditate until the next loop starts, or, oh, okay. Loop's about to reset anyway. There's the music. Alright. Identified everything I can. I got everything from here. Da, da, da. Can I jump into it? Let's give it a shot. Oh. Well, now I'm back on Timber Hearth. Yeah, I'm back in orbit around Timber Hearth. So, nope, can't jump into it. I tried, though. And there's this instance of Solanum. Has undoubtedly died. And here comes the sun. Boom. All right. All right, let's review the ship logs, shall we? All right, I got the 6th location. This location, the quantum moon, becomes a reflection of the eye itself. It's the source of all microscopic stuff. Solanum has a hypothesis that she may not be entirely alive. Yes, it's good old Schrodinger's cat in action. Yep, okay, that is the rule. Quantum entanglement. I guess now the only thing I really have left to do is I have to confront that anglerfish. Dark bramble. The one that is the very farthest away. I'm gonna aim for it, but I'm gonna go past the sun before I let the autopilot fly me into it again. I see that sun station there just mocking me. Tried to land on that thing a million times. Okay, well, hopefully it's not going to crash me into anything this time. Okay. Alrighty. Down we go into the core. Oh shoot, it already saw me. It already saw me. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Well, the first time I went into it, I went in with just my suit. And I got eaten, but getting eaten is more or less an inevitability at this point, so I might just try it without the ship. Sorry, autopilot. I gotta get past the sun first. Alright. Now I'll let the autopilot take back over. Oh. Okay, before I land, actually, is there anybody camping here? Don't see any campfire smoke. It's very weird that I'm not, like, spinning around borderline out of control. Like, this is the one planet that actually feels like it's a planet. I don't see any campfire smoke. Gonna have to guess no. Now I have to wonder. Now I know that, like, the quantum moon is everything crazy in quantum. But I also happen to know, or I also happen to wonder, if this planet is also quantum in some nature, or because okay, yep, I'm stuck here. Because you can take a scout and you can shoot a scout into the bramble seed that has landed on Timberhearth, And if you sit there taking pictures with it the whole time, you can see a full-on real-time slideshow of it getting eaten by the anglerfish patrols these deeps. You can just straight up see it. Oh! What the heck was that? It was hardly even moving, and then it did that to me. Alright, I'm going back to the ship to patch up. Alright. Alright. And in we go. I believe that's an anglerfish right there. Just... Oh, it's right there. Just coasting by. Coasting on by. Do not stop me in front of this thing, game. Okay. There's another seed. Do I go for that? Oh. Okay then. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe the ship is just too big to try and take in there. All right. Oh, wait. Almost went out without my suit. What's the big glowing red dot right there? All the white ones, and now there's the red one. I am simply coasting. Worked pretty darn well on the ship. Tried firing the scout to see if I could use it to distract, but that never worked. Just trying to nudge myself away a little bit. Just gonna keep focusing on that dot, don't I? I am not moving a muscle. Take me in, red dot, please. Am I not moving anymore? Nope, I'm still moving. Okay. Ship is still getting further and further away. Myself some little puffs. Little things. Some bursts. I guess this is going straight into the planet's core. Don't feel like I'm moving, but I clearly am still. The ship distance is getting further and further away, so it has to be going. Hey. What is this thing? Oh, it's more of them. No. Oh gosh, I'm gonna run straight into it, aren't I? Yep. It's apparently numb. Okay, they're apparently numb as well as blind. Cool. Hopefully, I don't run out of oxygen before I make it to my destination here. Gonna do a little bit of a tiny burn here. Whoa, what is this? Eggs of some sort? Guide up a little bit. Found those? Okay. Made it past those. Where do I go? Another seed there. Guess I continue for this guy? Gonna have to just rush it. Running out of air. I'm just gunning it now. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna guess I played it maybe a bit too safe with it there. Guess I played it a bit too safe. Alright, Dragon, tell me. Was I doing the right thing heading through the cores of those different seeds? Was I at least on the right path with that? Kinda? That's... So... there are ways to navigate. I find them if I explore. Now, after I get past those anglerfish eggs, is there anything more I have to worry about? Not necessarily exploring Bramble. Well, I know there was stuff on the sunken city. involving that. I also know about the dark seed, or the dark bramble seed that's on Timber Hearth, that if you shoot it through the opening on the side of it, if you shoot a scout through the side of it, it comes here. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-doo. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay, okay. All right. Past the eggs. I'm going to try going over this way this time. I don't know, I can actually kind of maneuver myself around. I don't have to just go in a straight line. Okay. Okay. Same as the last. I can't tell. It all looks the same to me. Let's see here. That one goes out. Let's try aiming for that one now. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. How's it going, pal? Whoops. Might have accidentally just gone backwards. I'm back in the main area. Okay, well... Well, I'm not hearing feldspar, so, hey. Alright, well... Okay. Let's reset real quick. I'm gonna go find that bramble seed on Timber Hearth. Alright. Was he actually down there with the campfire? I should have landed at the campfire. There's the fire. Yep, here it is. Oh, I've got to hike to the back to my ship now. Oh well. Yep. Hey, pal. Let's see. There we go. Duplicate signal. Okay. Alright. Easiest way to get to my ship. I guess I can take this log up to the crust. No, the game doesn't like me doing that. Okay. Alright. Now we hope and pray that it doesn't slam me into the Ember Twins. Or no, what is that? Brittle Hollow. Okay. Alright. Let's see if I can actually reach for my scout. I don't want to use my ship because it makes a ton of noise and it draws the anglerfish every time. Okay. Go here. Whoa, hold up. I don't make as much noise with the ship, no. With the ship, if I so much as bump any of the analog sticks or do anything with the rockets, it draws the anglerfish from a million years out. But I can actually go up to half throttle, going straight past the anglerfish, and they don't care. Right, let's head to this one over here. Okay, things are starting to get weird now. Oh. Oh, hey. Look at who it is. Hey, buddy. Whoa. Where'd you come from? No one's come in here, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian ever to reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut and you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. We all thought you were dead for sure. What? Me? Killed off by thorny extra-dimensional plants that entirely violate the laws of space and time, and a couple of giant predatory fish with gaping maws and extremely sharp fangs? Not in this lifetime, little buddy. Set up camp here when my ship got stuck in Dark Bramble. Been living off the land ever since. Got stuck? You flatter me. I like it. I came to Dark Bramble for the excitement. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep and needed a new challenge, and none of us had ever gotten further than Dark Bramble's ice field, so I thought, hey, let's give it a try. I've been cruising around for a while, dodging the old massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, when I run into this huge anglerfish. Biggest I've ever seen. I pulled a few stunts trying to shake the thing off. Nothing fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me and knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash. Blammo. On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. Camped out near where I crashed at first, I found this skeleton later. Great find, would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Can't believe you didn't die. You know, in the old days, I used to think the same thing every time I came back from a flight in one piece. These days, I'm used to it. Anyway, that's how it went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire for a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Went to the core of Giant's Deep. So you figured out the old tornado trick, did you? Good work. I found that bit out by accident, but let's keep that between you and me, hey? Hornfells would have my very handsome head if they knew I'd been riding the cyclones again. Ship's fragile. It can break. You can't subject it to extreme conditions. Not like I was flying the thing into the sun now, was I? Yeah, about that. And the jellyfish, you figured those out too? Hatchling, I tell you what, you've done real well for yourself. You're a fine astronaut, sure, but you might just become a pilot yet. Alright. Whoa, 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 hold on a minute. Hold on, game. I am not ready to leave yet. Especially not that speed. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this when I got here. Near as I can tell, the anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eating a seed. And the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until, well, this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Found the anglerfish nest. So that's where the blasted things come from, is it? Stars above. If I still had a working ship, I'd be sorely tempted to go and show them what's what. Probably best just to leave them alone, though. More trouble than it's worth to mess with anglerfish. Should I explore? Now that's the spirit. Anywhere is good, but you should know the space is weird here. Intensely. Even tried throwing your scout into one of these weird seeds? See there, with the little opening? Just big enough to launch one through. Scout tracker will tell you the scout is in two places at once, but I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see, but it's inside it's bigger. Much, much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside each of those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. I found a Dark Bramble seed on Timber Hearth. That's bad business, hatchling. As Chert will tell you, if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a fifth planet where the Bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. We don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Hearth will be headed toward the same fate. I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. Should I tell ground control to come get you? Yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was. Been nice to have a break. Yep. Alright, that is everything, then. Oh, hey, there's my actual scout right here. Okay. Well, I've now met all the travelers. Ow. Alright. Now where do I go? Wait, is that the sun? Let's just head towards this. Oh! Oh, that's not the sun. That's, that might be Feldspar's ship, I think? Certainly not mine. Ow! Yep, Feldspar's. Alright. Well, we'll just leave that there. I get past it into this thing. Get inside here. I can. There's nothing here. Oh, wait. Well, I say that. What's over here? What's this? Whoa, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy here, game. Easy here. Is this what I've been looking for this whole time? Whoa. Okay. That looks like one of the jellyfish off of Giant's Deep. Anything else here? It's over here. And that's nothing. It's kind of hard for me to tell what is and isn't something. Be told. Okay. Oh, I've dropped out the other side of the planet here. Okay. That's where that was. Is my ship anywhere? Hmm. Okay. I think I'm gonna reset, and I'm gonna attempt it again with the ship. Oh. Heck with it, let's just try something. Okay. Okay, 3/4 rocket thrust. That wakes me up. Or that wakes them up. Noted. Okay. In the suit, I could do up to 3/4 thrust without waking anybody up. I don't know if I can do the same thing with the rocket. But we'll give it a try with the ship. There's something past the anglerfish's nest. Just don't have any clue as to what it is. Well, the only guy that I think would actually believe me on that would be the hippie dude on the moon. Or on Giant's Deep. He'd be the only one. Because he's the only other one that was bound to one of the statues, and so he's remembering all the time loops. Even if he's not really... If he has just kind of given up on everything. Okay. Definitely want to enter the anglerfish's nest, and I think there's something nearby once I'm in there. Shoot! Can I outrun it? Can I outrun him? No! Darn it. Darn it. I don't know what woke him up. Was he like right behind me and I hit him with the fire or something like that? Yeah, you know what? I'll head to Addle and I'll tell the guy up there that I met him. I met Feldspar. Where are you, Moon? Right there, the Addle. There it is. Oh wow, coming down practically right on top of the campsite, too. Let's see if this dude will actually believe me. Oh, shoot. I forgot my suit. Whoops. Whoops. Alright. Put the suit on this time. Now we head to Little Addle Rock here. Wait, is that Addle Rock or is that the Quantum Moon? I locked onto the Quantum Moon. Whoop. Okay, I landed back on Timberhearth. I locked onto the Quantum Moon there. That is not what I wanted. Set down right back here. Hey, Esker. There we go. Okay. Alright, can't tell him I met Feldspar. Don't have the option. Alright. Alright. Oh, about to freak out. That was the interloper that almost crashed into me there. All right. Aiming straight for the angler's nest. I believe that there is something in there once I am past the eggs. But I think I started coming basically out the other side. Sleep. Okay. All right. Course correct a little bit. Shoot. All right. Past the 3 anglers. They're numb. They don't feel me. I just coast here. Da 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 da. Easy now. Steady as she goes. Okay, I've gone for that seed over there several times. See this one over here. I want to head for this one instead. Ship a little bit in that direction. Very, very gentle adjustments. Music is intensifying. Bumped something there. Two more eyes looking at me. Okay. Is that? No, that's another. It's another. And more anglerfish. Oh, hi. Oh, that's an anglerfish that I saw. Great. I know I can hear it growling. Is there more to be explored there? Oh, there apparently is more to be explored with Feldspar, more to unlock in the conversations. Alright then. I don't know what else the Tower of Quantum Trials has to teach. I'm pretty sure I've been through that whole thing like 4 times. Whitehole Station. What more I could find from there? Church has spotted an unusually high number of supernova recently. Misreading something in the quantum tower? Maybe, but I went through it like 5 times. When I first found it, I went through it like 5 or 6 times, looking everything over. So I don't know. Don't know what more I could have found there. Let's see. King City. Settlement. Yeah, okay, yeah, that was over on the Ember Twin. It gets buried. But it's very possible I might have missed reading something. I didn't read every single tutorial text, I just kind of figured it all out, so it might be that's what it's referring to, is some of the tutorial, like, little posts or whatever you want to call them. Southern Observatories. The anglerfish fossil. Black Hole Forge. I don't know if I want to go back to Brittle Hollow. I hate that place. And there, I haven't been to Hollow's Lantern. It's like the only place I haven't been able to. Yeah. Yeah, all the Nomai on it are dead. Can't ever land on the Sun Station. I've tried like 1,000 times. Hollow's Lantern is just a giant volcano. I can't... I've tried landing on it. I can't. Dark Bramble. I've been through the nest. What else? What else do I do? Any suggestions? Because I'm at a loss. White Hole Station. I've used that place a million times. Alright, we'll go out to White Hole Station. I've been out there a lot, but I haven't actually been out there with the ship very much. So... guess that's where I'll go first. Actually go out here voluntarily. And, now, just head out here voluntarily. Oh, I know the quick way to it. I can just fly through the black hole in, Brittle Rock. I already know that. I've done that about a bazillion times. It's not letting me lock onto it. That's annoying. Okay, there it is. Now I can lock onto it. Finally guide myself in a bit for a bit better control. And we've got bits of rock already coming through the white hole here. Okay. Okay. Wait, I don't remember seeing it covered in ice before, ever. That's new. Usually when I'm on Brittle Hollow and I've fallen out of the, city and I've fallen into the white hole. The black hole at the bottom of it. Anything out here to read? I don't know why my jetpack fired when I hopped. All I did was hop to get free of the grav pad. Okay. So... is this projection stuff? Yep. Okay. I read all this. All that. I take this back to my ship. Seems as though I can. Okay. Where do I want to take the projection stone to? What are you? Just a rock. See. Giant's Deep seems closest. Let's go ahead and hit up this place, because I know there is a console where I can slap this stuff down on, and it's relatively easy to get to. At the construction yards. Okay, that is the Bramble Island. I found Feldspar's journal. That is the island that you can be gravity cannoned onto. Is that the construction yard? Yes, that's the construction yard. That's the one that I want. Oh yeah, while I'm here, I did want to try and see... There was that lore spot that I could get in the statue workshop. Alright. Put that on there. Tornado passing over. I'm gonna just stay here. There we go. Gonna see what lore I can get if I put it on the other projector thing. Doesn't show me anything. Don't know what it's trying to show me here, unless maybe that's somewhere I can go. I'm pretty sure I've already seen all of that. Yeah, there's nothing there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, Philemon. We head to the base of that signal tower over there. That was the one on the Ember Twin, which is on the surface. Alright, farewell, Giant's Deep, my favorite planet in the game. That is Timber Hearth. That's the Ash Twin right there. There's a projection stone near the White Hole Station exit portal. Exit? Okay. With that weird halo effect on the Ash Twin. Oh gosh! Ow. Okay. Where's the signal tower? There's the signal tower. At least. Seems to be maybe one of them. Okay. Yep, this is it. This is what I saw in that projection stone. How do I get down there? Okay. Start looking. Their findings, running a little experiment. Only be accessed from the Sunless City. I found... Right, the high energy lab. Sunless City. And the entrance is now probably buried underneath all the sand. Looks like it. I'm gonna... Yep. Yep, there it is. Okay, so that entrance to the Sunless City is blocked by ghost matter. I remember that now. Okay, the Ash Twin project was sealed off inside the Ash Twin. Okay. Maybe I should focus on the Ash Twin rather than trying to go on to Ember. Let's try Ash. Where are they? Oh, there they are. All right. All right, sand. Start to drain. Do your thing. Start draining off. Of course, the sand doesn't want to start draining immediately while I'm on the Ash Twin. I go on the Ember Twin, I get a grand total of less than a coin toss, and all of a sudden I'm getting buried. No, now that I want to explore the sand to play in it. Now I'm not allowed. Okay. Set down right here. Very close to one of those signal beacon things. At least it looked like I was. Okay. Where'd it go? I saw it. There it is. Was that the one? Oh, that's the one on the Ember Twin. Never mind. Oh, man. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Philoen. Is slowly unearthing itself. All right. I'll let this drain down a little bit lower, and I'm going to try and bring my ship closer. Which way was I in? There it is, over there. Okay. Okay. Saw something sticking up over here. There it is. Ow. Ooh. Trees detected, huh? Oh, wait, this is one of those gravity cannons. I recognize this. I recognize that crosshair anywhere. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. Sure. I see how it is. Hop into an elevator, expect to ride down, get sent all the way up to the top. Yep. Yep, I guess that's only to be expected. Okay, these spiky plants have not been quantum entangled, it would appear. They don't move when I look. They don't move when I look away. So, therefore, it is safe to insinuate they're not quantum entangled. Hmm. I don't like how the sun station appears to be flying into the sun at times. It seems to be really concerning. That's one of the that's the crash pod. All right. Okay. There's that platform. What was I looking for here again? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't want to be in there. That's gonna send me to... I think last time I was in one of those, it sent me to Brittle Rock. Oh, the Sunless City and the passage to the high-energy lab is over on the Ember Twin, which is gonna be buried at this point anyway. Ow. Okay, there's a thing to put in a scroll. If I could find a scroll. I'm gonna sit here and let that pass. Wait, these are all gravity cannons. These are designed to send you to different planets. Well, that door's been broken. Oh. What is at the base of this emitter? This is what I want to see, is what's at the base of this thing. No, I'm on the Ash Twin this time, Philomen. This one's the Ash Twin, the other one's the Ember Twin. And I know I was on the Ember Twin last time because I tried to get down into the Sunless City and I got crushed by the falling sand, which falls from this twin over to the other one. Yeah, look at all the sand. Getting sucked away. Ooh. Is there anything around here that I can see? Yeah, no, this twin is pretty darn boring by the looks of things. What was I doing? I was gonna look. I wanted to look up something that I found on the ship that needed. Needed a trip to this planet for information on something. I think. Oh, the Ash Twin. Yes, I'm trying to see if I can find a way into the city here. That's what I'm looking for. The Ash Twin Project. Which is the memory statues. This looks promising here. Okay. Okay, we got something here. Here's our first delivery. One warp core fresh from the black hole forge. Root is installing this core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole station that started this project, and could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. Is the model for the towers being built, and so a visit to the station would doubly be useful. I suppose, more precisely, I would like to visit White Hole station with you. Be happy to explain our findings. And then this one... Yarrow, stop using this scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rides Neuron Star, and go meet her on the White Hole station. Okay. Right. Go anywhere else? I go down here? No. Okay. Here we go. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the forge and my unfinished work there is calling, and I'll return soon with the materials I need. Alright. I'd rather not get lifted off in that. I'll just wait here. Oh boy. Can I get into here? I can. What is this? Okay, this is the gravity cannon. Went from the other way last time. Goodness, the sun's looking big and angry. Where's the scroll that I can put in that thing? grief. The sand coming from one way and then the way the sun looks coming from the other one. It is very disconcerting. So very disconcerting. Seeing the sun like that. Is there anything in here? No, that's the broken ceiling that takes me to the other one. It's up here. The scroll. Okay. Oh no. Where's the wall? Where's the wall? There it is. Scroll reader. Visiting from the Hanging City. Came lost in between city. My gratitude. But the high energy lab is a building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. Imagine my otherwise immensely clever Hanoi would lose his head if it wasn't anatomically impossible. Okay. Alright. Heavens, it just shrinks up and then boom. Yeah, I got the feeling before, and looking at that, it makes me think that, like, the sun is dying because a bramble seed got into it somehow. Because the same color of blue that the sun's surface turns into as it starts to explode and expand like that is exactly the same color as the ice on Dark Bramble. Those that finish this game are probably, like, just fuming at me right now. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go ahead and call it here. It is at my bedtime, and my brain is just wanting to shut off now. But let's take a look at what we learned before I take off. Ash Twin Towers. Several towers form a ring around the equator. Whitehall Station was used as a model for the towers, which were built for the Ash Twin project. Yep, I knew about that. Weird. More to explore at the Whitehall Station. Planned at the High Energy Lab with a building with the large solar panels at Ember Twin's equator. The High Access Lab can only be accessed by a path from the Sunless City, which I'm having a dickens of a time locating anymore. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, this is where I'm gonna go ahead and call it. It is my bedtime. So, yeah. I am going to be calling it here. But thanks to everybody who came out to watch. I hope to see you all for the next stream on Friday, where I will be picking up this again. And I hope to see you again on Sunday. It's Sunday afternoon stream with the wife and the rest of the crew as we assess the damage and work on repairs and resupply after the third blood moon that we just survived, which completely ran us out of ammo. So that'll be a fun time to try and get restocked now that the zombies are going crazy on the organic spawn rates. We are short on ammo. But until then, I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your evening, everybody, and good night.